What's up, everybody? It's me, Joe Pisapia, and welcome to the Hit and Run right here on Fantasy Pros, taking you through a very tricky slate tonight. In fact, this might be one of the toughest MLB slates we've seen to start the season. Lots of good pitchers, lots of good prices. The problem is some of the matchups and some of them going head to head. So let's start in Milwaukee, where Corbin Burns is going to lock horns with Trevor Rogers. Rogers has been brilliant. The only guys who've been better, arguably, one of them being Corbin Burns. Now, the problem is that lineup in Milwaukee still doesn't have Christian Yelich. A lot of the left-handed hitters are opting out when they're facing Trevor Rogers, and that's a trend where I think I take the savings, especially in GPP play tonight, and I go with the Rogers side. This is a 4-outcome game. Make no mistake about it. You can go with Corbin Burns in cash. He is very safe. He's been incredible. He could beat anyone, anytime. The trouble is the savings, and when you're looking at the price of 11.1 for Burns versus 9.6 for Rogers, I think I'm going to pocket that and spread it around the offense. The offenses that I'm looking for tonight, by the way, are going to be the Houston Astros against Justice Sheffield, the left-handed pitcher. Wind's blowing out to left. I like a lot of the righties in this lineup, especially Correa at the top and Alex Bregman. And while you're at it, look at those Yankees against Matt Harvey and the Orioles tonight, too. Stanton's starting to get hot a little bit. Some really good value there with Urshela and DJ LeMahieu. Those are two guys that are cheap, especially on FanDuel. For secondary pitchers tonight over on DK, there is some value. That's the good news. You got Sean Manaea, who's just 7.8, Charlie Morton, who's 8K, and Shohei Ohtani, who, yes, does walk the ballpark, but he also strikes out the ballpark, too, and he's just 7.7. Probably doesn't have the longest leash in terms of innings, but the good news is the strikeout should be there and the price is right. So is the matchup against the Rangers. So there's a lot of different ways you can go tonight, even including picking a 4-outcome game like the Dodgers and Reds with Tyler Mahle against Urias. Again, I kind of prefer Mahle on this side, especially on FanDuel because of the strikeout equity he brings. But look, this is a tough slate, make no doubt about it tonight. So what you're going to do is make sure that you are playing multi-entry tonight. You could play smaller, play more lineups, try to hit on that right pitcher with the right offenses that we talked about. And if you're looking for value, look for the bottom half of the Braves lineup. I know they've been struggling, but Riley and d'Arnaud are cheap on FanDuel. And also look to guys like Dylan Carlson, who is cheap on both sides tonight for the Cardinals as well. That'll do it for me, Joey P. We'll see you again tomorrow for another Hit and Run.